Welcome back, one and all, to a fuck-ass playthrough of Bloodborne, episode 16. Last episode, I told y'all that basically we've explored most of the Forbidden Woods, and now it is time to traverse deeper and find out what awaits us. And I'm pretty sure I told y'all, but it's a boss fight. No big deal. So this boss fight, don't use elements really, but you could use bolts if you have to. So you have to fight 3 enemies at once, and the music's loud. Okay, so now here's the thing. You have a magic guy shooting fire at you. You have two, well, you have one melee guy who's just straight up trying to dick you with his, sword. Then you have another guy who's a hybrid, basically. And basically, the strategy... Okay, so once they're at 30% of their health, they transform. Not all 3 of them, but like whichever ones reach that threshold, they transform. So, what you want to do is you gotta kill them all one by one. Kill the fire guy first, because he's the most annoying one. So just, try and get distance from the melee people, then just fuck his shit up. Like, look at those chunks. Like, we basically half healthed him at that point. And now again, we gotta be careful for these tombstones, by the way. They can get in the way. I've never done this before, but okay. God, look at that reach. Okay, so look at his health now. It's, oh fuck, I'm stuck. Okay, so this is what I'm saying, don't get stuck. And use this big ass gravestone to just block him off, if you have to. Okay, but basically around this percentage of health is when they're gonna transform, and basically kill them. So there was the transformation. Okay, they all transform at 33%. So now... Oh, I think I fucked it up. I think I'm supposed to kill Fire Guy last, because he's the easiest one, actually. I may have fucked up, guys, but we're gonna keep going. So, Melee Guy reaches extendo abilities, and one of them just sets his sword on fire. That's... Oh yeah, and he has a candle that he shoots fire breath at you with. Okay, yeah, okay... We might wipe here. I think you're supposed to kill Melee Guy first, and then the second Melee Guy. And then you kill... Okay. I may have just really fucked myself here, actually. And I'm about to get attacked from behind. Alright, never mind. Okay. Yeah, I really fucked myself. Okay, don't do what I just told you to do. Do the reverse order. Because I clearly played myself. But, no problem for me. Because look at these sick jukes. I'm a god. Even in my screw-up, I can prevail. Why? Because I'm a god. Oh, shit. Because I'm a god, as clearly shown. And because Saw Cleaver is best weapon. Okay. I mean, it's really not that bad of a fight unless you fuck up like I just did. In which case, you just want to, just leverage yourself. You can parry them, by the way. Especially the first one. Or rather, especially in the first form, before they transform. You can parry the guy that's in front of me easily, and we'll try and do that shit too. Just to get style points on him. Okay, this isn't what we need. But if you're using... Okay, now obviously you're probably thinking, well, the DLC weapons make it easy. Trust me, Saw Cleaver does good work if you follow the reverse order that I said. If you don't, you will have a tough time. But, don't do that. This isn't that bad of a fight, though, trust me. This guy's like 1 hit away. Okay, there. So now it's just the 1v1. Okay. One thing I forgot to mention, oh my god, is that the the last remaining one will start summoning snakes. As you can tell by the snakes that appear on them, they obtain the power of the snake. And fuck parrying him. We're just gonna fuck his shit up. Okay, whenever he does that, unfocus and look for the snakes. Those things are a one shot. Or they might as well be. And I fucking ran right into that. Okay, so look where they spawn and run away from them. It is random, by the way. There's no way to tell. I'm just been dodging in random formation, hoping it's enough to juke them out. But if you see him casting it, just go to town. From what I'm seeing, though, it looks like it's debatable as to whether or not you can just stand still and completely avoid it. Okay, it's not possible. Okay. He's one hit away. We beat him. Okay. And we got Blood Rapture. I'm an idiot. I never even equipped this. I never backed, or you know, went back to the main stead. Blood Rapture. Visceral attacks restore HP. It could be decent if used properly. I thought I had more health items here. Like, you know, the blood from the... There we go. Bop. And I'm not going to use this quite yet, and you'll see why. But let's push forward. And yeah, that's the fight. Again, since you probably won't be going for DLC run like I did, just kill Fire Guy first, and then, you know... Or no, kill him last, but kill the other two first. Kill the main guy first that you saw extending his abilities. That's an enemy, by the way. Those guys are real creepy. Look at him. Now, if I didn't know this, he would have jump scared me right now because I'm playing in the dark again. And it's not a good idea, but that's what it is. And here we are at Byrgenwerth. Or Byrgenwerth as it's spelled, but they pronounce it as Byrgenwerth. And this is what the cutscene mentioned, this area. So it awaits us here? We'll find out when we come back from, you know, leveling up. Now, it is at this point that we must explore this old school. What awaits us, though? We don't know. But I can tell you this right now. There's going to be another boss fight. We start with a boss fight, we're ending with a boss fight. It's the double extravaganza. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to start getting Arcane to 15. Only one level? Shame. But yeah, I'm going to start going for level 15 Arcane just so we can use my favorite, you know, Hunter's Tool. That's what they're called. And I don't think I want to fortify anything, really. Oh, if I can get to Nitrous, though. We're going to get to Nitrous up there. Just because it's going to become very vital soon. And okay, we got some blood gems going. That's good. All right, that's all I really wanted to do here. Oh wait, no, I didn't. I also want to equip. What do I have now? We have physical damage reduction, boost max stamina 10%. So what is? So what do we have right now? Oh, we have nothing equipped right now. I think we just have. Yeah, those two. So yeah, let's get this going. More stamina, never hurt. And usually, my endgame build is usually the build my main character runs now is the max stage for this one, which I think is 15% health, and then moon, because the moon is the best rune. Trust me on that. And before we go, so this armor set basically reduces damage from fire, right? It's the highest fire resistant armor in the game, I believe I read. So I'm gonna look for that for high arcane, which looks like it's Gascoigne's armor. We're gonna need arcane for this next fight, trust me guys. Yeah, 60 is as high as it goes. Oh, there was an 80 somewhere. Oh wait, I was looking at the wrong stat. 70, student trousers. How shitty does that look? I mean, it could look worse. But yeah, like, somewhat hinted at, Byrgenwerth is kind of known for its arcane rituals and their involvement with the arcane, so Gascoigne's cap gives 50 more arcane, so we're gonna rock this fit just for the sake of actually, you know, and we're gonna start rocking Tonitrus for this area, which I'll explain further once we get there. I'm gonna buy more of these, you don't have to, I just like to stay stocked up, because, you know, they're an important item. Oh, they started selling bloodstone shards. And there was something else I wanted to buy. I think I was debating on getting rid of the blunderbuss, because at this point we don't need it. We need quickness. Oh, this gives arcane 80. Just higher than Gascoigne's, but fuck it. It's only a 10 difference in stat. That's not it. This is it, Chief. Alright. Let's get through this area. It's not going to take long. I'll admit it right now, it's a pretty small area. But it's very important. Because this is where you can see... This is where it all began, in the sense of, you know, all the research that went into finding out more about the arcane and the kin, as I explained the kin last episode. The blue people, basically. And trust me, we're not done seeing them yet. So now, I will say this right off the bat. Fuck those fly things. Like, there's more around here. Fuck those enemies, though. They're the fucking scariest thing when they latch onto you. And there's a gate right there. We're gonna have to unlock. Okay, those guys. Oh, we hit him. Okay, don't let him get on top of you. Because, okay, yeah, rule Tonitrus for this entire area. They are kin. And again, kin are weak to electric. If you only have the saw cleaver, just use saw cleaver, you're good. But, oh my god, that just scared me. I forgot there was another one behind there. God, that actually scared me a bit. I forgot there was two of them. Fuck those guys. Like, seriously. And if they land on you, they begin to build up your frenzy meter. And once your frenzy meter builds up, you take heavy damage. I was gonna call it bleed damage, but it's not bleed damage. It's just heavy damage. Oh god. Squid man. If that hits you, you're stunned. Don't let it hit you. Oh yeah, look at how much less damage we do. Don't stand near him when he does that. Juke that. Do not let that hit you. Because then he's gonna suck your brain. And while he's sucking your brain, he basically steals insight. And I'm gonna equip the monocular. Just look up. There's more of those guys right up. You see that, right? There's two of them up there. And I shot by accident. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. Arcane Lake. I'm pretty sure that's arcane resistance. Go figure, it's arcane resistance. The door doesn't open from this side. Oh fuck that. Fuck, I should really stop playing these games at night. Okay. I feel like if I have my torch out, I won't be as scared. Because it's a light source. Look at that moon. Is it the moon that I've been talking about the entire playthrough? That determines the cycle that we're in? Or rather, what part of the game we're at? Okay. It's a good thing I did that. So it is hard fighting them both. Especially when you get hit by both. Okay. Just as you're seeing, amped up Tonitrus is destroying them. Meanwhile, unamped does poo-poo damage. But again, Tonitrus will always be your friend here. And now you're probably wondering what the fuck that is. That thing shoots fucking meteors at you. But they're really easy to fight. Just juke. That does arcane damage, by the way. If that wasn't obvious enough. Creepy design. Just stay behind him though. If you can get behind him, he'll never get you. And then he pees himself. Okay, and they have a lot of health. But again, don't just stay behind him. Okay, I was doing 33 damage. 35. I'm not doing any better, but yeah. These guys are kind of buggy, but again, they're pretty easy to kill. I wouldn't worry about them too much if I were y'all. And then there's another fly man here. This is a +6 to nitrous, by the way, so let that fact sink in. Sedative gets rid of frenzy, and it's very useful against if those guys manage to land on you. And it appears there's a man up there, overlooking the beautiful, overlooking the beautiful moon. And that's basically the entire perimeter of this area. So now we get to explore the inside. And for the inside, we're going back to the whirligig. And there's a bunch of jars of cum, basically. And quite some loot to be had in this building. Like the Pearl Slug, which is used for Chalice dungeons. And there's a hunter that has a whip. Don't engage them up there or in the stairs. Let them come to you. Yup. Y'all remember that from old girl... What's her name? Okay. Oh, okay. So not only do they have a whip, but they have basically the cum version of the flamethrower. Oh yeah. What's her name? Fuck off. Yusefka. Yusefka had the tentacle grab. This person also has it. That is an attack based off the kin, basically. And oh shit. My dumbass was trying to parry with a fucking torch. Okay. Basically half health. We're stuck. Fucking couches. And I didn't open... Well, you don't have to open the door, and I wouldn't recommend it. And that's the garb of the healing church. So clearly something's going on here involving the healing church. Oh look, Byrgenwerth. The ruined workshop tools from here. Alright. Now here's what you're gonna do. Don't fight the mosquitoes here. Just run past them. They won't chase you. Just get back into this building. Don't even bother with that door. It just gives you more leverage for fighting the faggot people here. No, fuck it. We're gonna try to fight them up here. Okay. I regret this decision immediately. They're about to summon the tentacle. I will say this right now. I'm pretty sure it's easier to parry them with something that isn't the blunderbuss. 100 damage. I want you to think about that. We just hit 300 damage and barely a sizable oh no. Okay. So clearly these people are heavily affiliated with magic and or the kin, the other ones. That was a full combo right there. Yeah, that's basically a holy shit, they chase you? Oh my god. I will note this as well. There is a summon sign up there that we could, you know, we can try and summon the help of people, because this is a bullshit fight. It's easy if you have the saw cleaver. Saw cleaver, I'm telling you guys, saw cleaver equals easy mode. So I'm actually going to try and summon now. Or you know what? You know what I'm really about to try though? Old Faithful. Oh, they're chasing. Or it's chasing rather. despite not using Tonitrus, still fuck this shit up. Alright, let's get back to this grind, guys. Alright. So let's just go ahead and summon. I'm gonna... Oh no. We've enabled PvP, guys. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, he's just gonna stun lock her. I'm not arguing. Oh, he parried her. I'm not complaining. Do your thing, it's Damien. Damien, do your thing. Alright, well, summon Damien literally turns it into easy mode, and she gives you blue spunk. When the red moon hangs low, the line between man and beast is blurred, and when the great ones descend, a womb will be blessed with child. Red moon, great ones. Great ones are affiliated with the kin, guys. The kin are affiliated with the arcane. This school has something deeper meaning behind it. Oh, that's the bell ringing woman. We need this key, by the way. And there's a mosquito man up here. Alright, well, once you kill her, don't worry about her anymore. But up here... Yep. Predictable. And he got on me somehow. And he fucking buzzes on your ears. And be ready to heal. I'm pretty sure that does 3/4 of your health. Like, that's the set... That's the fixed amount of damage it's meant to do. The fixed percentage, rather. And go ahead and pick this up, and this will have a arcane item, I believe. The okay, so Empty Phantasm Shell applies arcane to your currently equipped right-hand weapon. So I was right in saying that the Augur of Ebrietas is the technical move that you see everybody using. And it's basically all you have to get from here. So we're gonna meet up with Damien. He's still ready to kick some butt. And I don't like having him summoned for the ensuing boss fight, but he's stuck with us now. And the Lunarium key opened that up. Let's talk to this guy. It appears he wants us to press forward. That is Master Willem, guys. The one mentioned by Lawrence in the cutscene after we defeated... What's her name? The fucking wolf girl. I can't think of her name right now. Or can't remember it. And he wants us to just go forward. Now this is probably one of the most beautiful boss fights in my opinion. The Moonside Lake. That's the enemy. Look at the scenery for this fight, guys. It's beautiful. But now we have slaying to do. And now enters the ring Rom, the vacuous spider. Alright. So the main thing about this boss fight is that there's basically 3 phases. First phase, she doesn't do much. It is a she. She summons a bunch of these small little spiders. They take no damage if you attack the head. You gotta attack the body. And that's one of the spider's attacks, is they headbutt you from the skies. Decent amount of health. We're gonna let Damien handle the stragglers. We're just gonna focus on handling with Rom. So we're still in phase 1, which is just her. So as you can see, no damage. Okay, this is phase 2 now. Once you do 30% each time, phase goes on. Phase 2 she's gonna start attacking with her own spells. And she does mad arcane damage. The first attack is just, you know, guided seeking, or, you know, lock on missiles. So just run around, roll, avoid them. They don't get headbutted. Oh god, she's glitching. Okay, okay, get away from her when she does that. Damien didn't get away. It does big damage if you stay close. You can tank it. I wouldn't recommend it. I'm about to tank it. Okay, never mind. The radius is smaller than I thought. Now, one strat is to just kill the spiders. But if you can do damage, quick enough, just nuke her, just nuke her. Okay, this is phase 2 now. She's gonna spawn off somewhere in the distance. Alright, there she goes. And each time she goes into a new phase, she will summon more spiders. So, even the spiders have the same law applied to them. Damage to the head does no damage. You gotta attack basically the butt. The third phase, I'm not sure if she just gets more aggressive or what, but this is the third phase. So she's gonna summon her missiles. You're just running around, you know, lets you avoid them. She just did her AoE attack. Damien just died. And we're stuck on the third phase of this fight. Okay, now you can see the disadvantage of letting this... Oh yeah, when you get too close, she just does that retard attack. So basically, if you take out the spiders, like if you can control the spiders, you know, she won't keep summoning them. But if you let them get out of control, she'll summon a wave each time she goes on to the next phase. And it looks like you're gonna get hit, but don't worry about it, guys. As long as you just keep running. And at this point, with this many spiders, you literally have to... Okay, well she charged me, so... But yeah, with this many spiders, you literally just have to hit and run at this point. You can take out spiders, though. If that'll make your life easier. +6 to nitrous, guys. Just be careful. Be careful as to what attack she's planning, because she's planning the missile attack. Don't attack spiders. Like, okay, she's about to do it right now. So we're gonna run, charge up, amp up, and I fucked up. Goddamn. Alright, well that's basically the fight. Damien was of no use, and having somebody summon makes it harder. So we're gonna go without Damien this time. And honestly, my method has always been just, you know, nuke her. And Tonitrus put in work, guys, but I know I have some bolts papers, so I'm gonna try a different method. Don't get me wrong though, again, you're not gonna have, if you're just starting this game fresh, you're not gonna have this weapon. Tonitrus will help a lot. You saw I was doing work. I just let myself get overwhelmed with the spiders. You can maintain the spiders, especially during the first phase. I think it's smart to maintain them because she won't attack at all. So killing all the spiders out and then proceeding will help you out a bunch. Did y'all see those spiders? Okay. So actually I will use Tonitrus though for the spiders because as you saw, it was one-hitting them, one-shotting them. +6 to nitrous. Can one-shot them. I still think this is a very beautiful stage. Oh, when you first encounter her in a playthrough though, you can obviously get some good hits in. Afterwards, as soon as you drop in, the fight starts. And again. Look, a hit to the head, half health them. It gets worse when they're like stronger. You do literally no damage. And watch out for that. If you see one jump into the sky, just take them out immediately. And if you look at that attack, your roll hit attack can like... Man, fuck you. So what I wanted to do was, if you use a beast blood pellet basically, the more you attack an enemy, the more damage you build up, right? Basically, a strat you can do for Rom is use a beast blood pellet, attack her head during the first phase especially, because she won't attack you. Get mad damage in, or build up your... I'm gonna sneeze. Okay, build up your beast blood pellet meter, and once you build it up, go ham on her torso, and you destroy her in seconds. And now, because she's not gonna attack at all, we can go fucking ham And you can attack when she's transforming, and it'll still count. So as you can see, through that first phase, we basically half-healthed her. So now this is where it gets more tricky, because you can't just go willy-nilly onto her spiders, because she will start attacking herself. And I think the AI for the spiders also gets pretty smarter. So basically, what you're stuck with is... Okay, I wouldn't recommend taking them all out. Do take out a couple though, because again, when you take them out... Okay, she's about to do her missile attack, so we just gotta run. By the way, just running alone will dodge it. Don't roll. I think rolling fucks up the momentum and basically the way it's going. So just run, don't roll. I do think rolling fucks it up. Alright. I think a good strat would be to just get close enough for her to do her... That one hit me. Did you guys see that? That attack one-shot me. That's pretty ridiculous. These spiders are no joke. And now here's the thing though. If you get physical defense, you can obviously live those attacks. But you take more damage from her attacks. But if you can avoid them, which they're all obviously very avoidable, because they're telegraphed very well, you shouldn't struggle. And this is definitely a tough fight. It's definitely a point in the game where, you know, you're either weak to too weak to go on, or you fucking get good. Damn, I wish I had that beast blood pellet, and I don't think they're selling them, so we can't buy them. And I could grind them from wolves, but I'm not gonna grind during a boss fight rather. Now, one other option is to just end the recording here. When we come back, you know, I could farm. This is not good. This really is not good. Alright. It's just... Okay, well here's another strategy I'm about to show. Oh, never mind. I was about to say, let me just bone marrow cannon her abdomen. I'm not summoning Damien either. He's... Okay, yeah, look, y'all see the spiders, right? There's spiders here that you can see in the fog before you begin the fight. And it's a toughie though. It is a toughie. Again, though, just saying. Saw Cleaver. You won't struggle. You won't either with Tonitrus, but... I don't know. It's weird. Here, I'm gonna try. Let's see how this goes. It's funny, because it's only that one attack that will one-shot you. Like them doing the... Okay, I got a new strat, actually. So, basically my strat now is use this to take out the weakling spiders. The spiderlings, if you will. I'm gonna go beast mode, though, with my main weapon, my whirligig. And you do want to take out these damn spiders, because I've seen with Damien didn't even fight the boss. He just fucking focused on spiders, and he can only one-shot them with his AoE attack. So now we're about to see where... Alright, we're about to... I would consider that the same amount of damage. I really would. Oh yeah, don't lock onto anything in this fight, by the way. Ah, that's another attack. It's basically a different version of the AoE ability. Alright, it's crystal summons. Basically, once you reach these parts of the fight, you can just hit and run and hope for the best. Ow. Alright, we're gonna go in for the attack. Like... Alright. Ew. Oh god. So they poop and throw up on you. Alright. So now we gotta apply severe hit and run tactics here. Okay. That clearly did not work out as well as I thought it would. That's fine though. Alright. Alright, that's literally the hit and run tactic. Run in, get a strike, maybe 2 strikes in, then just fucking dip. And you gotta do it during the middle of one of her spell animations too. We're gonna get hit. Wow. I know I'm not listening to my own rules here. Fuck the rules though. That was severe risky for the biscuit there, guys. But she's 1 hit away. So I'm about to just go in for it. Yep, like that. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, with your, look, okay, so look, basically with my run attack, I can hit her through the end of the sweep, and then just keep running forward. You can do the same with the saw cleaver when it is extended. In its extended form, you basically have the same reach as a whirligig. That's the strategy. You first stage, kill the spiderlings, damage, damage, damage. Second phase, you can kind of kill some, don't kill them all. And you can, you know, and then you can try to employ some of the hit and run tactics. A second phase is when you want to kind of learn the hit and run tactics. If you can't get past the second stage using the hit and run tactic, you can't get past the third stage, because the third stage, again, she's just more aggressive, and I think the spiderlings are too, although they kind of derped there, so it's debatable. But the third phase is even harder because you actually got to like time it a bit more well. Like you got to time it, like once you know once she starts casting her magic crystal animation, have it so you start running towards her, so that by the time the animation ends, you're getting close to her, and then once you go past the head, hit your strike, keep running forward, don't look back. You weave in and out of the spiders, or you have to roll if you think it'll help. Do what you gotta do, but you have to hit and run. That is one tactic. I think it's a pretty effective tactic. It didn't work the second try, but clearly I caught on eventually. And it does, the Tonitrus is a bit different with its running animation, as you can see. Although I think it applies the same effect. You know, like you just hit in that swing, you attack her, keep running forward, get ready for the next hit and run. That is one tactic. Again, there are many tactics. This is, I think, a very good beginner friendly one. If you can get bold paper, get it. Really does help. And that's not the last time we'll be seeing Rom in this playthrough. We have another date with her eventually, but yeah, that's Rom basically. And now you're probably wondering, well, how the hell do I get out of this beautiful scene? Well, how about we go to the random bride? The bloody bride that's crying. And we hear a baby crying. Thus beginning Act 3 of the game. The falling action of the game. We're about to reach the resolution of this game. Rom is the climax. This is the end of it. This is the falling action of everything that we've led up to. And yes, this is the third stage of the blood moon. We are now on the night of the blood moon. And this is where so many things can happen, so many things can go wrong. And this ritual secret broken. Seek the nightmare newborn. Seek the nightmare newborn. That's what we gotta do next. And now these things, these amygdalas, are now visible everywhere. And if you recall, so this leads back to, this is how we entered the nightmare frontier in the lecture building. As you can tell by the big boys. And yep, this is now the final act of the game, where we have more bosses to fight, more areas to explore, as we enter a new Yahar'gul. Alright, by the way, at this point, in this part of the game now, there are so many bell-ringing women, it is ridiculous, and it's gonna get crazy, guys. It doesn't get any easier. I think we skipped a lamp. Maybe. There should have been a lamp up there. Should have. No, there's no lamp here, so it's probably just further down. And this is the point that okay, so when I first started this fuck-ass playthrough, yeah, here's the lamp. I basically started another character that I was like, okay, I'm gonna run through everything on this character so that I know what I'm doing on the AFAPT. That character is 16 hours in, and they're at this point in the game. This character is 20 hours in, and we just reached this point. And they're basically equal level. I just thought that was a fun thing to throw out there. And now we're gonna do some stuff. And yeah, I think the kin cold blood is one of the highest tiers. Actually, no, I'm pretty sure there's a couple more tiers above it in terms of cold blood consumption. I'm pretty sure there's at least 1 or 2 more tiers above it. And yeah, she doesn't seem to care about the blood moon at all. That's great. Alright. So, let me go ahead and just talk to you guys for a minute before we close off the episode. I will be doing Chalice dungeon grinding a bit on my own, but I'm not gonna... Oops. I'm not gonna go past Central, because Central is actually a key part of the main series. I will instead be grinding Thumeru root chalices. They're basically the same as this one, only they're randomized basically. I'm not gonna record anything in these because it's not important. These are just for grinding, and that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna grind these, get some blood echoes, get some levels, because I felt very underleveled for that part of the game. So in my off time now, I will just be grinding these things, and then once I feel like we're nicely leveled up, we're not going to continue Yahar'gul. We're going to explore an optional area, also known as Forsaken Castle Canehurst, because I think it's a good area to explore at this point in the game right now, once you've beaten Rom, and Gehrman is definitely still gone. So yeah, that's basically, once I come back on the next episode, I'll tell you guys what I like, how many levels I got worth from that. I do think my goal will be to reach level 80 from Chalice dungeon farming, which I think is pretty easy to reach. So yeah, I'm gonna go for level 80 before we go into Forsaken Castle Canehurst and we continue the game. And basically, thanks for watching, guys. This was episode 15 or 16. I said the right one at the very beginning, but I've forgotten now which one it was. And yeah, once we do that, yeah, we're basically gonna be beefed up at the next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed. My voice will probably be lower. I'm recording at night. I'm not trying to be too loud. Tomorrow when I'm home alone, I don't know if I'm gonna record. I'm gonna grind this all night though. I'm gonna grind Chalice dungeons to reach level 80. Now yeah, I'll keep you guys informed once we come back. Thank you for watching this episode of a fuck-ass playthrough of Bloodborne. I'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed. I'm out. That was an accident. Or was it? Dun dun dun.